What's going on, everybody? Cade the Gooner back. Preseason game finished 1-0 Arsenal. Overall, pretty decent performance. Couple lackluster performances. First game of preseason, so I understand. Can't really hound the boys too much. Couple bright sparks, though, that could be interesting to talk about. We'll start at the back. Goalkeeper, obviously, Raya. I mean, he didn't have too much to do, to be honest. It feels harsh giving him a 5 or a 6, but he really didn't do too much. Didn't have any saves to make, didn't make any mistakes. So I'll give him a 6. David Raya is always good, so 6, just didn't really have to do too much. Move over to right back. Ben White. It's good to see Ben White. Good to have him back. His link-up play with Saka is, I think, what keeps him in the team. Defensively, got caught out a couple times just by being pushed up. He overlapped Saka a little bit. But I do like to see Ben White back. A couple through balls he played into Saka. Their relationship just seems to be really good. So I'd like to see Ben White. I'll give him a 7. Ben White is 7. A couple good through balls in behind. Good link-up play overall. Good to have him back. Ben White is 7. Move to Saliba. Saliba is the Rolls Royce, mate. He is the Rolls Royce. I'll give Saliba an 8. Again, nothing too crazy to do in the first half. There was maybe one, Rafael Leao broke through and Saliba kind of just ran him down, runs him out of bounds. Great defending. And then again, the second half, Loftus-Cheek kind of did Lewis Skellion, got in behind, and Saliba just comes out of nowhere, cleans it up, takes the ball. 8 out of 10 for Saliba. Great game for him. Good to see him in the early preseason. Wish we could have seen Gabriel as well. Obviously still coming back from injury. They're nursing him. So hopefully we get him back soon. But Calafiori started there at center back. Interesting. You would have thought Kivior maybe would have started. I do like Calafiori there at center back, though. He can play on the left side as well, but I think he is more of a center back. He is good going forward as well, though. I did like to see Calafiori. I'll give him a 6. 6 out of 10, nothing crazy, no mistakes really. 6 out of 10 for Cali. On to the left back position. Zinchenko, I didn't really understand him starting the game. Probably trying to get him sold, I would imagine. So maybe getting him some game time for some teams to kind of scout him out. Although I feel like you know what you're getting with Zinchenko. He's been the same player for the last 3-4 years. He's done the same thing for us anyway. He'll invert into that central role from left back. I feel like he gets beat down the line a little bit too much for my liking for left back. Hopefully we can get him offloaded, I think. I don't think we need him in the squad. Although I would be upset if we kept him just for some depth. He can play cup games and that. 6 out of 10. Actually, you know what? I'll give him a 5. 5 out of 10 for Zinchenko. He got done in a little bit on that side a couple times in the first half. Lewis Skelly came in for him at left back as well. All right game for him, nothing crazy. I give him a 5 or a 6 as well. Kivior, I'll give him a 7. I forgot him at center back coming in for Calafiori. He got the assist. Great ball into Saka. I'll give him a 7 for that. Kivior, good to see him on the field again. I don't think we're going to sell Kivior. I'm hoping that's not what Calafiori starting meant. Interesting though, it is interesting that Calafiori got the start over him. But I'll give Kivior a 7. Lewis Skelly a 5 or 6, and then Zinchenko a 5 for sure. Moving into the midfield, Norgard got his first couple minutes for Arsenal. Didn't do too much, nothing wrong really. Little passes here and there. I'll give him a 6. Pretty bang average game for him. Good debut for him. Kind of doing Jorginho's role, just taking the ball along. Not looking for anything crazy. Just keep possession really. 6 out of 10 for Norgard. And then it was good to see Zubimendi come in. And I liked what I saw from Zubimendi. He won a couple challenges, won the ball back for us a few times. And a couple little cheeky passes over the top, through balls. He looks like he could be good for us. So I do like what I saw from Zubimendi. I'll give him a... Tough to give him a 7, really. I'll just give him a 6. Nothing crazy, but he looked good. I like what I see from him so far. I think he'll be good for us this year. 6 for Zubimendi. Declan Rice, probably about the same. 6. Nothing crazy. Couple lackluster shots. Pretty quiet game from him, to be fair. Expect a little bit more from him. Higher expectations. So I maybe could give him a 5, but I'll give him a 6. Still intercepting the ball, doing his job. 6 for Declan Rice. And then Mikel Merino as well came on. I thought he looked good. I believe he had a header saved as well. Great save from the goalkeeper. Typical Merino, getting himself in the box, being a nuisance. Could have had a goal. Good off the bench. I think he'll be good for us this season off the bench. We're playing some cup games. Hopefully we don't have to play him up front again, although he did score some goals, but hopefully we don't need that with Victor coming in. My boy Gyökeres coming in. So I'll give Merino a 6 as well. This is where it starts to get good. Ethan Nwaneri starting at the number 10 role. And I'll tell you what, Odegaard has got his work cut out for him. Ethan Nwaneri was the best player on the field. Honestly, most times I see Ethan Nwaneri play, I think he's the best player on the field, or he at least acts like it with his attitude. Couple of really good chances. That turn he had, where he did a flick turn and hit it on the half volley or the volley. He is going to be unbelievable for us. I would love to see him getting more minutes. New deal signed. I believe he asked to play more centrally in that role. So Odegaard's going to have to be on his game, or Nwaneri will be chomping at the bit to get that position locked in. And I think him and Saka together is going to be deadly for some teams to deal with. If you pass Saka on and Nwaneri's cutting in now, I mean, you're getting more of the same problem, to be honest. Ethan Nwaneri, I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Best player on the field, I think, for the first half anyway. 8 out of 10. Could have had a goal, I think, maybe as well. Yeah, Ethan Nwaneri is looking bright. Love what I see from him there. And then Odegaard, I mean, more of the same of what was last season, just nothing penetrating really. I'll give him a 5 out of 10. Nothing crazy from Odegaard. I hope he can step it up this season and get back to his form from previous years. Last year was a quiet one from him, and we really need him to bounce back, or else he's going to lose out on minutes to Nwaneri, which I don't hate. Right wing, Bukayo Saka. I'm going to give him I'll give him an 8 as well. He scored. I think Nwaneri was a little bit brighter in the first half than he was. But Saka, doing Saka things, being in the right place, getting on the end of that cross from Kivior. Lucky finish, I'd say. Maybe kind of mishit the ball, but still put it in the back of the net, which is all we need. That's all we need. I think we had about 23 shots on goal and 1 goal, which is story of last season. But Bukayo Saka, I'll give him an 8 as well with Nwaneri. And then another sparkling piece here. Max Dowman, or Dowman, however you pronounce his name. I think it's Dowman. What a talent he is. 15 years old. This is ridiculous. And I'll tell you what, our academy is, I mean, if you just look at some of the players just Bukayo Saka burst through there. Smith Rowe before we got rid of him. Alex Iwobi before we got rid of him. Iwobi I would take back at the club now. He's been unreal for the last couple seasons. Reece Nelson, I'll get into him in a minute. But this Max Dowman, I mean, Lewis Skelly as well coming through, Nwaneri coming through. Our homegrown players are looking bright, and Max Dowman is the next one, 15 years old. Looked unbelievable when he came on. The confidence level was crazy to me. I don't think he'll get too many minutes for us this year, unfortunately, but I don't think it's time for him yet. But a game here and there just to see what he's got. And I'll tell you what, some cup games, he is going to be a player. And we're going to have to fight teams off for him. They're going to be trying to sign him for sure. But he looks unbelievable. I'll give him a 7 coming off the bench. Didn't get too much time, but he looked bright when he was on. So I'll give him that 7 for being 15 as well. Great game from him. Flip to the other side, left wing. Martinelli, more of the same of last year, just not good enough. Honestly, not good enough. Doesn't look like he wants... He looks like he can't make his mind up. So he'll get the ball out wide, and he stutter step. I just don't think the end quality is there. He's got to be more decisive, cut in and take the shot, or cut in and pass the ball. He gets kind of caught in between two ways, I think, a lot of the time. So I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Unfortunate, really. I want to see more from Martinelli, or we are going to have to upgrade on that side. Maybe I'm hoping for Eberechi Eze. He can play in the middle or out and left. 5 out of 10 for Martinelli. Trossard, more of the same. I'll give him a 6. He had a couple decent balls cutting in and crossing the ball into the box. Just Kai Havertz was not the man today up front. Trossard, I'll give him a 6. I would like to see us upgrade that left side. Madueke maybe could get some minutes on that left side as well, because he's surely not getting minutes over Saka. And when you got Nwaneri, Dowman, don't think we really need him on that right-hand side. Although, give Saka a break. He does need some breaks. So 6 for Trossard. And then we move up front. Kai Havertz got a lot of minutes today. And honestly, not much to show for it. More of the same, running around, being a bit of a nuisance, I guess, is the best you could say for him. A couple decent through balls in the first half and behind the Saka, but ended up right at the keeper. Just not a striker. Honestly, I think he could maybe slot in that 10 role every once in a while and just play kind of as an off-the-striker, second striker. But he can't play up there by himself. He's out of that space too much. Balls are getting whipped in. He's not there. He's out on the wing just trying to give the ball away. He wants to give the ball away a lot, which, fair enough, that's your type of player, but you can't play as a striker and want to get rid of the ball when you're in the box. So that will be upgraded. I'll give 5 for Kai Havertz again. Any other subs that came out? Reece Nelson. I did mention him earlier. Honestly, Reece Nelson looked like one of our better players when he came on. A couple chances, beating some players, looked very lively. I'm wondering if maybe we gave him minutes to showcase his talents and hope we can sell him. I know we do need to raise some funds if we're going to bring in Eze. I love Reece Nelson. Wouldn't mind him staying, but I think he is going to be offloaded for profit, along with Zinchenko. So you're thinking Zinchenko, Reece Nelson, maybe Kivior. I hope not. Yeah, 5 for Kai Havertz. Victor Gyökeres is going to make a huge difference for us. So that's exciting to see. Good overall first preseason game, though. We got the victory. We lost some penalties, but you know what? Kepa as well. Kepa came in and did exactly what you would think Kepa would do. He'll make an impact when he gets minutes. Probably won't get too many. I'm not a huge fan of David Raya for penalties, though, so I'll take the upgrade on penalties there. Kepa stopped, I think, 3 today. Good saves. Look confident. And if something does happen to Raya, God forbid, at least we have somebody coming in who's got confidence and can be a first team goalkeeper. And he's decent on the ball as well. So I'll take it. Kepa came in and looked good for penalties. The young kids coming on. I think it was Josh Nichols, right back. Yeah, good performances from everybody. A lot of the kids got some game time today. It was good to see. Good win for the Arsenal. And Victor Gyökeres is flying to London for his medical. He will be flying to Singapore after and meeting up with the squad, as well as Mosquera, I believe. So another centre-back coming in. Let me know what you guys think of the game, though. If you guys watched it, comments. Let me know your standout player. I'm going with Ethan Nwaneri for the standout player, with Saka close behind him. Max Dowman, a nice bright shining light off the bench. Reece Nelson shining off the bench. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think Zinchenko is going to be sold or kept. Reece Nelson, do we keep him? Do we sell him? Kivior, do we keep him? Do we sell him? And who was your man of the match? What's your thoughts on Max Dowman? He is going to be a player. Bukayo Saka doing Saka things. Please, guys, like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys want more things Arsenal, I'm here to give you guys the updates and the breakdowns. I will see you guys for the next preseason game. Thanks again. Take care. See you next time.